Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngāti Kawu Nunu First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, just very quickly, I won't be on tomorrow. I'm thinking I might just take a 3-day weekend because rather busy, and there's a lot I need to catch up on, but also it just feels like the world at the moment is just holding its breath. So there is news, but there's nothing that's terribly grabbing me at the moment. So what I'm going to do today, I want to have a look at how Netanyahu's feeling on this particular video now that he's painted himself into a corner. And as I was splitting the deck and shuffling the Gilded Tarot Royale, significant ending coming up due to lies, deceit, stealing, etc., etc. Now, the light's a bit different. I hope the light is okay. I'm a little bit later in the day due to things that were happening earlier. But let's have a look. How is Benjamin Netanyahu feeling now that he's basically painted himself into a corner? I gather the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon has taken effect. People are moving back to their homes in southern Lebanon. I can't see Netanyahu actually holding that ceasefire for long. Oh, yeah, there's some sort of contract agreement, but you've got here the fading misogyny. And with the fading misogyny, what happens is that they become even more desperate. I keep saying, as the toxic masculinity, not all men, that's why I call it misogyny, the toxic misogyny, as it is fading, this is the Netanyahu, Trump, Kremlin, it's fading on the world scene. They actually are becoming more desperate. So what I want to have a look at is, how does Benjamin Netanyahu feel with the now that he's painted himself into a corner? Now, the International Criminal Court has issued a warrant for his address. He's been charged with crimes against humanity. How is he feeling? What path is he going to take forward now that he's basically, if the wars in the Middle East that he has undertaken ends, he'll be out of government, and then he'll be hauled up in front of the International Criminal Court. But let's have a look. How does Benjamin Netanyahu feel now that he's basically he's not got an out. He's not got an out. He's like a trapped rat in the corner. Let's have a look. How does Benjamin Netanyahu feel? You want that one? Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. I hope this light is okay. It's very windy at the moment. Right, here's the Ace of Swords. A new beginning. Sorry, I've got stuff blowing away everywhere at the moment. Just pop that under there. Oh, and there goes my card. Hang on a sec. I shall pause you for a second. Hang on. I have to hang on to them. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look at. Oh, right. Okay. So the first card out, the signifier card, is we've got the Ace of Swords with the Dove of Peace in behind the Ace of Swords. So this is a new legal beginning, a new truth, a new wisdom, a brutal reality beginning with this ceasefire. So this is the here and now energy. The second signifier for him, is secrets coming to the surface and being revealed. The Moon card. Secrets coming to the surface and being revealed about what he did. Now, I've always said right from the start, gosh, over a year ago now, that he was involved with Trump and the Kremlin in the initial attack, blaming Hamas. However, interestingly enough, several witnesses said that the attackers were speaking Russian, that there were African dark-skinned Africans amongst the attackers, the fact that the festival was extended by a day and moved really close to the border from somewhere that was deep within Israel, moved at the last minute. extended by a day at the last minute. Really, really, really suspicious. So there is information here that is going to come to the surface. So these are the signifiers. This is the situation at the moment. Okay, for Netanyahu, the energy happening behind the scenes, not looking good for him. Tower moment, energy behind the scenes. The foundation that he built himself, his current position on, was built on shaky grounds, on unstable grounds, and the top's going to be blown off, and he is going to find himself in deep trouble. Second, behind the scenes, it can be my entrapment card, but this is really about the families. The families in Gaza, the families in Lebanon that have felt themselves trapped by his actions. Okay, by the messaging. And it could also be the messaging that they put out. Okay, the energy coming out of the Tower card is the light being shone on the snake in the path and investigated. The energy coming out of the Four of Wands is, that one. The manipulation. I was pulled to there, and I was a bit distracted by the train blowing its horn down the road there. The magician. He's manifested this himself. He's done this to himself. He's potentially hoping to pull a rabbit out of the hat, but this was his manipulation of the families as well. So what I'm going to do, you're going to absolutely love me for doing this. I'm going to grab some secateurs and just pop them there so my cards don't blow away. Okay, I think in the US you call them pruners, in Australia and New Zealand we call them secateurs, and the UK I imagine as well. Okay, the karma hanging over him is the Six of Cups. Naivety can be, it's what he's done in the past, just what he's done in the past. I'm just going to put it that way. What he has done in the past is the karma hanging over him at the moment, and it's going to bring a complete and utter downfall for him. The Swords of Truth, poised to fall. The outcome. Loss, disappointment, despair, emotional heartbreak. I think when the truth comes out, the absolute betrayal and unnecessariness of it all, but the emotional despair. It's the Death card in the Minor Arcana, and there goes that card. Bear with me here. Volatile information is going to come out about the hidden agenda, and the hidden agenda that brought about the fighting, the war. I'm hoping that light is okay. I can't really see when it's down so far, but the hidden agenda that brought about the war itself. I go to the base, a lot of headlines coming very quickly. Higher authorities, I'd say this is the International Criminal Court, and then we have temperance with a rebalance here. So how's Netanyahu feeling? I'll just grab that card back again. What's coming down for him? Not good. Not good at all. So I'll just pop this between my knees there. Okay, do I want to have another look? I think he's aware that it's coming as well. Okay. Is Netanyahu, I'm going to ask, is Netanyahu, the reason I'm outside is this is my mum's house. It just means that she can move around the house without having to be really concerned. She was great in the apartment, but I'm just trying to do what I just fit in with her rather than her fitting in with me. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Moving forward and significant ending. That's second time for him. Will Netanyahu attempt to I'm just going to say, will he attempt to break the ceasefire in an effort to keep in power? Will Netanyahu, secateurs there, will Netanyahu attempt to break the ceasefire? Because I read yesterday, I think that yes, he would, but let's have a look. Will he, and will he succeed? Let's have a look. Well, Netanyahu, gosh, there's that card again. This is the ending for him, and I do see the trio. News about Putin coming out, Netanyahu, and Trump. Let's have a look. Oh, very quickly while I'm shuffling, quokka moment, which is like a squirrel moment, but it's Quokka, quokka. The rabbi in Dubai, I believe, that was killed. They have arrested 3 men from Uzbekistan, I think. One of my beautiful viewers asked me about that the other day. I'm just going to put it out there, entertainment only. My feels is that MSB is behind it. We're talking about the uh, Crown Prince, I believe he is, that also took out Khashoggi. So, yeah, didn't like this religion coming into his territory is what I believe. That's what I feel, entertainment only. So I'm just going to put that and just leave that there. Okay, let's have a look. Will Netanyahu attempt to disrupt the ceasefire? 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving help. It is a yes card. Doling out, being in the position of power and doling out to those that are desperate. So this is very much about being in control, what aid comes in, etc. Challenged by the feminine strengths. So this is very much about wanting to stay in control, wanting to stay in that top dog position and dictate. He's sacked as defence minister recently. Yeah, he just, and it's also all about money. It's always all about money. Goodness me. Can't take it with you, folks. But yeah, this is about control and money. Challenged by the strength of the feminine energy that's coming through. A lot of these people, they're not coping with it. Okay, Knight of Cups. Beware the false knight bearing gifts. So he may, cups through emotions, and partnerships as well, but he may, this horse is rearing in the water there. The water is emotion. He might try to stir up emotions and offer them up. So just be aware of the false knight bearing gifts. In the past, the mercenary actions, it's the Knight of Pentacles, and it can simply be the use of mercenaries. Okay. His mercenary actions in the past. Now, mercenary actions are basically you get paid to fight, paid to cause conflict. Okay, crowning this reading is being stopped, being paused, the Hanged Man, being stopped, and the money being shaken out. So I put my pair of secateurs there. Yeah, so will he? Yes. Will he succeed? No. Okay, because we have temperance, balance, moderation. People, I just get people are tired of war in Israel, in Lebanon, very much. Oh, goodness me, Gaza's just horrific. I think just on a global basis, people are tired of war. very tired, and this rhetoric is not working anymore. Externally for him, he's trying to keep some secrets hidden. He's trying to hang on to his power and his money. Internally, there is this sort of truth coming for him. A whistleblower, perhaps in the camp, revealing the truth, bringing forth the sword, the Ace of Swords, with determination. Hopes and fears, there's this card again, the Minor Arcana Death card, emotionally bereft. The outcome. Will Netanyahu try and foil the ceasefire? I think he will. But is he going to succeed? I think he's going to be stopped and exposed. Oh, goodness me. So the outcome, reaping what you sow, his basket is empty. He can't harvest, can't harvest this dictator energy because the world is moving on from it. The world, and then we've got the volatile information about the hidden agenda coming out. And then we have the diplomatic female stepping forward, but she's also bringing some emotional information about just this loss and heartbreak and despair and grief, and just there's going to be huge grief once the diplomacy is undertaken, once things calm down, once he's been exposed, then we can grieve. Yep, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, times are changing. The Page of Wands, information coming forward about contracts and agreements that he made. There is a money trail that there's a lot of anxiety. He's very anxious about. There's a money trail, but we've got full exposure here. Full exposure. I'm really getting that Netanyahu, the Kremlin, Trump, it's all intertwined. It's that red bit of bits of string all over the corkboard there. It's not going to end well for any of them. So watch the ICC, what they do, the information that comes out. Yes, he would like to, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, thank you for joining me. Now I'm going to see if I can see on the screen here. Love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.